Hello, friends, and welcome. We'll just give people a minute to get in here. I didn't really schedule this, so... Okay, good. It is working. That's good. Yeah, I didn't schedule this, so we'll just wait for a few people to come in here. Happy the Canucks won. And I thought... Hey, Lucas. Yeah, I didn't even get out. Actually, I only came out of our... I was up in a not a secret section, but yes, I didn't even get down to the first floor today. Only made it down to the third floor, the 300 level once, and that was to say hi to Sean and Jacob. Hey everyone, yes, come on in. It's a party. We're gonna talk the Canucks. I'm in a good mood for many reasons, and I'll talk about those in a second. And I can just answer these questions as we get going. Hello, Fangirl. Hello, Andy, Karan, Bruce. There it is. Jed, awesome game. Travis, my actually regular stream schedule is Sunday and Wednesday. Sunday and Wednesday at 10. But anytime there's a good, some breaking news, or I'm in a good mood, or I'm at my office after the game, sometimes I'll just do some impromptu ones as well. But generally, for sure, it's Sunday and Wednesday. I've been doing a lot this week, though, because the Canucks have been doing a lot. All right, let's wait for a couple people to get in here. I will do my intro, and then we will get going. Going to go for 45 minutes tonight instead of the full hour because I still got some work to do. So, as usual, I'll do my intro. I'll talk quickly about today's game, and then I'll get to your questions. So hold your questions. Well, you can ask them now, but I'm not going to look at them until I actually say ask your questions, and then I'll start looking at them. Actually, and then while I'm here, you guys, I might just get my mouse so it's easier. Give me a sec. Okay, I'm back. Welcome, and welcome. I am Canuck Clay. I am the founder of the GLCPC, the Good Looking Canucks Positivity Club, and this is my Canucks take all in one take. It's Clay's Canucks commentary for Friday, December the 10th, on a night where the Vancouver Canucks defeated the Winnipeg Jets in a thrilling 4-3 shootout game. I was at the game. I will talk about that in a second, but let me do my full intro to start off. So, first off, thanks to the moderators. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. We'll see how busy you are, but you know what I say. If it's racist, sexist, homophobic, in another language, ableist, delete it. If you're not sure, leave it and let another moderator handle it or let me handle it. But thank you in advance for all that you do. I want to thank sponsors, Perform and Transform, Personal Training, Weight Loss. Sign up now for a free 7-day trial. Use the link in my video description below. I want to say thank you to Van City Experts, Jason Lim, who I went to the game with tonight, and I'm going to tell you some funny stories about that in a second. So Jason and his team at Van City Experts Real Estate Group, contact them for all your real estate needs. GassyJackArt.com, and of course my eternal sponsor, Monkey 9 Brewing. I want to give a shout out to my members, hero members, nucksfan number 29, Justin Credible, Lucas Gates, Andrew Chang, Hall of Fame members, Jens95, simalexander, Chris Seifried, Adam Broomfield, Shannon Hollingworth, Bovenlander, and Hsmfangirl Gaming. Thanks for your support as always. Thanks to the support of Hero, Hall of Fame, franchise, all-star members. I appreciate you. You know I don't take you for granted. And for all of you, no matter where you're watching from, whether you are in Vancouver, where I am tonight, in the Lower Mainland, in the province, in the country, on the continent, or around the world, thank you for being here. You know that I do not take you for granted. You know that I appreciate all of you, and you know that I think we have the best Canucks community here on YouTube, and I do appreciate that you guys are here. This was impromptu, so Travis Green was asking me when are my live streams supposed to be. They're supposed to be on Sunday nights and Wednesday nights at 10, but if I'm at the game, i.e. next Sunday, I have to bump it to 11, and then also if something like Jim Rutherford being named as new president, or me at my office because I still have to do a bunch of cleanup, and yeah, stopping by my office on the way home from the game. I thought I'd pop on for about 30 or 40 minutes. And by the way, like this video, like the fact that the Canucks won, like the fact that they were 3-0 under Bruce Boudreau, like the fact that they're climbing their way back to contention. And now, if they want to get 94 points, they only have to go, it's still a big task, but now it's 33-17-4. 33-17-4 gets you 70 points. That's 94 points in the remaining 58 games. No, not 58 games. They're 11, 15, and 2, 28, 54 games. So they need 70 points in 54 games. Not crazy, not easy, but still. And Andrew, thanks for watching from New Zealand. But not so bad. So like the fact that we can talk Canucks on a Friday night, like the fact that the Canucks won, and I'm going to talk for only 3 to 4 minutes about the game, and then I'm going to throw it to you. And I think the one thing also I want to say about, it's interesting that I'm sitting here on Friday night at 11. Consider this a test run. I think I announced on one of my streams that in the new year, I'll be streaming on Friday nights as well at 11 p.m. Friday Night Live, I'm calling it. So overall, I'm going to go Sundays at 10 p.m., Wednesdays at 10 p.m., Fridays at 11 p.m. So that would be my stream schedule in the new year. However, there's Canucks After Dark on Monday nights at 10. So technically, I'll be streaming 4 out of the 7 nights. Is that too much, you guys? Maybe you'll be sick of me. Maybe 4 streams with your Canuck Clay content is too much. I also thought about streaming every night at 11, like almost a recap, a late night show. But I think, I'm not sure if Gail, and I don't think my kids would care. I'm not sure if Gail would be happy about that as well. Yeah, so Jason's in the chat. I want to tell you about our night real quick, and then I will turn it over to all of you. I got to Jason's place. We walked to the game, made it in 10 minutes. It wasn't raining. We had umbrellas, but it wasn't raining. So we got there. We had some great food. We watched a great game. Second intermission, we went to see my sons, Sean and Jacob. So if you follow me on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram, or even on my YouTube community tab, I put a picture of Jason and me. I put a picture of me and my 2 boys. All in all, that was really good. Saw a scary moment. Someone had a seizure outside of the elevators where we were sitting. So glad that medical staff were able to tend to her, and I think she's okay, which is good. But overall, had so much fun talking to Jason. And I posted the picture. If you really want to know what Jason looks like, go to my community tab on my YouTube channel. And I kind of made a joke that I said, you hear me mention his name every stream as one of our lead sponsors. You see his name in all you hear me mention his name in all my videos. You see him talking and asking questions and making comments in all the streams. And now you can see what he looks like. So we saw a crazy overtime where we were both yelling, screaming, jumping up and down. And then, of course, the shootout, the exciting shootout game, shootout victory. And of course, Petey being the only one to score in the shootout, which was really good for his confidence. Then, remember I told you that it was about a 10 or 12 minute walk to the game? Didn't need our umbrellas. Walking back to Jason's place where I parked, it felt like 10 to 12 hours. And a torrential rainstorm. Our umbrellas were getting busted. You know when your umbrella starts like this? And then it ends up like this? So that was bad. We were getting pelted by rain. And then we saw on the way to the game, we saw dozens of people on the seawall. One lady almost ran me over with a bike. But then going back, we saw a total of 3 other people on the seawall. 2 people walking over there, and then one guy that actually walked past us, which was quite surprising because we were walking pretty quickly trying to get out of the rainstorm. So I'm completely soaked. My feet are soaked. My jeans are soaked. My jacket's soaked. So I'm letting everything dry off. I'm going to stream for about 45 minutes now. Then I'm going to clean up this mess of an office, probably record a post-game video, and then get home just after 12. So all exciting. And then because I want to get to you, we saw what happened. Hoglander scores 2 goals. Garland scores a goal. Those were 3 regulation time goals. Nothing in overtime, although it was back and forth crazy. Demko was amazing, as always. Tanner Pearson had a rough night. Pullman and Myers had a really rough night. And I'm at my 10-minute mark, so I'm going to turn it over to all of you. So tonight, let's go half an hour questions. We'll go to about 11:40. No, 25 minutes of questions. We'll go to 11:35. Then we'll do a few Ask Me Anythings, and then I'll wrap up with a couple of announcements. All right. Kel says, just do as much as you're comfortable with. That's awesome. Oh, we got a new subscriber in Scout. Thank you, Scout. I appreciate that. Mango says, who do you think Jim could get if you were to trade Pearson? He's got no trade protection this year, though. He's got a 7-team next year. I think maybe the most a second rounder, maybe. Rutherford, I think, is meeting the media tomorrow, I think, or this weekend. Correct, Andrew. PD does not get credit for a goal for the shootout. Otherwise, that would artificially inflate stats. Ethan was there. Nice. Yeah, I wasn't sure why they didn't shoot more of the 4-on-3 power play with a minute left. Vango, do you think Vancouver should host the Winter Olympics in 2030? I've heard a news story that could be made a bid for that with an Indigenous community. Well, we have the infrastructure, and we don't have the political problems that many other places have, so I'd be open to it. Would you trade for Tyson Barrie? I heard he's on the trade block. Good offense, not great on defense. I'm not sure. I know the Canucks were in on him a couple years ago. Pullman is so bad. Yeah, he was bad. Do you think JR is going to do something with Pearson? I don't know. I thought we talked about this yesterday, that Pearson has got a no-trade clause this year. Alfred, yes, I want PD to grip it and rip it as well. Maybe that shootout goal will give him some confidence. Jason Lynn likes the we believe. Do you ever get the vibe that PD asks way too cocky or entitled or whatever word you want to use? Travis, that's strong language, but let's just say I've heard something similar. I'm not saying it's true, but I've heard something similar. Beast, would you be worried if they hired Botterill as the GM, considering what happened in Buffalo? Yeah, I can't tell if that was his fault, though. Well, I guess ultimately it was his fault. Yeah, I can think of better people than Botterill for sure. Which other NHL player does Hogland remind you of? I'd have to think about that one, actually. Yeah, he's not the fastest guy, but he's got a lot of skill. I'd have to think about that. But RP88, if you got some suggestions, let me know. Demko's underrated, yes. They look lost on the 4-on-3. Yeah, that's the time where you should try and get some shots and try and finish it in overtime. Yes, we are all Canucks is correct. We believe is not. They've had Relentless. They've had a team like that. This is our time. I know all these because I used to make goofy songs about them. Hayden. Let's follow Hayden. Great suggestion. Usually I'm just doing questions only, but I do like to read out affirmations as well. Hayden says, we should all smash that like button to show Clay we appreciate the Friday night streaming. So let's take Hayden's advice and hit the like button if you, not just for me, but if you like the fact that we can be here talking about the Canucks on a Friday night. By the way, I want to give a shout out. I know Jason knows how appreciative I am. We're all appreciative of Jason's support on this stream, but we've gone out to lunch a couple times. We've watched one game together, but there are other people around. Tonight was a cool night where we can just get to know each other better and talk about some big plans for the channel, which I will tease a bit later. But one of those big plans we are going to announce on Sunday night. Demko has won the last 3 games for us. Lucas knows someone called up to Columbus. That's pretty cool. Danny, by the way, met you in Prince George at the Diocesan Youth Conference. Haven't paid attention to the Canucks since the Moose. Call me a bad fan, but I don't like to watch bad hockey. Danny, nice to reconnect with you. And I'm glad that you're here. Thank you. Jason says Pullman and Pearson will get traded. Demko for the heart. Ethan, I was on the Parker stream, and he said that Pearson is the only Canuck that hasn't improved when Bruce got here. Any thoughts? I thought his effort was okay. He did struggle, though, on his skates tonight. But he was noticeable, too. He was trying to create. I'm not going to blame his effort. We'll see. I'm not going to be too hard on Pearson. Certainly wasn't the reason why we were giving up goals. Kyle Clay, what do you think the defense has to do to get better? Well, they're missing 2 of their top 4 in OEL and Hamnick, and you simply can't just write that off and say, oh, Burrows and Hunt will fill in. That's a big drop off. Kyle Connor. Yeah, Connor was so good tonight. Wow. And yes, it was a fun game. Also, yeah, I think Connor's a bit faster. Hoglander maybe a bit tougher. I don't know. Jason's suggesting new slogans. The comeback is greater than the setback. There's a lot of back there. Maybe we just say baby got back. Bruce Boudreau for coach of the year. Well, he's undefeated. Travis, whenever the next Canucks shootout is, who do you predict will... Can't remember. Oh, by the way, you guys, speaking of predictions, I'm 6-0 in my I've done this video on Sunday night called Canucks Week at a Glance, where I look at the week that happened. I look ahead to the week that's about to come, and I've correctly predicted all 6 games. 2 weeks ago, I said they would beat Montreal and Ottawa and lose to Pittsburgh. They did. And then this week, I said that they would beat LA and Boston and Winnipeg, which they have. So I'm 6-0 in the past 2 weeks. However, I did predict they would lose to Carolina. So I actually hope that I become 6-1 after Sunday night. Ash, why do you think there's so much speculation around Gillis being GM? He wasn't hired a GM or different position from other teams. Yeah, it's just because there are a lot of people here that point to the most successful Canucks team was under his tenure. But I think you're going to be hearing a lot about a lot of guys and a lot of speculation. Do you think Arizona will get moved in the near future? Brett, I do. I don't know how near, but I think they will. Do you think they're going to give Demko a break soon? I heard Bruce Boudreau said he rode Jonas Hiller in Anaheim for 31 straight games. So, no, I would not expect a break until back-to-back maybe. Is Gillis the ex-agent for Rutherford? That I don't know, Jay. Oh, when they participate in the next shootout, what do you predict will be selected? Who do you predict will be selected to shoot, and what move will they use? Oh, I won't predict the moves, but I think they like this Petey, Miller, Horvat, and then Garland and Besser. Boudreau said after the game would be his next 2. So Petey, Horvat, Miller. Sorry, Petey, Miller, Horvat, Garland, Besser is the order I think they'll go with. Yeah, Travis and Jim, they must be watching this saying, what the heck? And Travis probably saying, what the heck? Hello, Coach Rob. Fangirl, do you think the Coyotes stay in Arizona through the new year? Yeah, I know there's all this back and forth about what's happening in Arizona. I don't think it makes sense to move a team in the middle of a season, though. So maybe at the end of this season. That's cool, Lucas, that you know someone personally that's being called up to Columbus. Mike, is the members only live stream, or can people that are too lazy to be members be here too? Oh, today? No, today is public to everyone, Mike. Because I already know that because there's 90 people in here and I only have 55 members. And even not all 55 members came. There's only like 16 or whatever. So this is for everyone. This is public. And I wouldn't call people too lazy to be members. There could be other reasons. Yeah, the Jets did play, and Jason and I were talking about that at the game. We are lucky that a lot of times we're getting teams that play Edmonton the night before, trying to chase Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl around the rink. Yeah, Pearson. Yeah, we're all allowed to have a bad game, though. I mean, I don't play for the team. Is there a defenseman on another team that is good enough to be top 4 but hasn't had the opportunity that Vancouver could give? Yeah, I think you can find, and Jason and I were talking about this actually too, you can find diamonds in the rough where there are third pairing guys on other teams. I can't think of any off the top of my head. I'd have to do some research. Danny says, I watch football a lot. There's so many players that blow up just by getting the opportunity to play more. Yeah, and a lot of it's confidence and opportunity. Absolutely, Danny. Bruce says, LA, Boston, Winnipeg all played the night before, and so does Carolina. Well, I'm not complaining. Maybe it makes up for all the traveling we have to do. Paul's not liking the red seats. Jason's now on 2 different accounts. I'm not sure what he's doing. He's trying to go incognito, but it's not working. Clay, would you take Pearson for DeBrusque? Yeah, I would try DeBrusque for sure. I don't know what his contract is, though. Marjorie, there is a chance for the playoffs if they continue this winning streak. Now they are 11-15-2. which is way better than 8-15-2. So they've won 3 straight. And there's a good chance that they could get to 500 by the end of this month. And then now you're at least within striking distance of a playoff spot. Still not going to go there yet, but it's exciting. Hey, Tasty Twins. Jed, what would you prefer, a more offensive or defensive right-hand D? Defensive, if I had to pick one. Fangirl, when is the members-only Zoom chat for franchise and up? 3rd Sunday of every month, Fangirl. Lucas, Reaction Club, Carolina has a game tomorrow against the Oilers. Yeah, I like it. Travis, should the Canucks pursue former Clone Rocket Cal Foot from Tampa? Yeah, I don't mind Foot's game, actually. Why is the stream so glitchy? Oh, I don't know if it's glitchy today, Jog Paul. It might be because I'm at work today as opposed to at home, but I'm on a wired connection. Is it glitchy for anyone else or just Jog Paul? And I won't get offended if you say it's glitchy. I'm looking at it right now. It looks pretty smooth, but maybe Jog Paul's not alone. Where did the Jets play last night? Edmonton. Was it Edmonton? Yeah. Any team that comes to us straight, they usually play in Edmonton the night before. Wait, did they play in Edmonton yesterday? I think they did. Oh, yeah, if it is glitchy, just refresh the page or go out and come back in. Because actually, when I plugged in my mouse, I know I got off of the Ethernet and went to Wi-Fi by accident, then had to jump back on. Kel likes it 4-0. I would love it to be. Yeah, Danny, I'd have to think about defensemen because you can name any defenseman, but I don't know if they're movable. Yeah, these 3 games have been really fun this week for sure. Hey, Shannon. Oh, Jets were in Seattle last night. Okay, I don't know why I keep saying Edmonton. Thank you. Marjorie, the Winnipeg coach was probably frustrated. Any coach would be frustrated. Maybe he didn't think it was goalie interference. I don't know how you could see that, though, and not think it was goalie interference, considering that the guy interfered with our goalie in the crease and prohibited Demko from trying to make the save. I love it, Justin. Just saw the note about the new tier. I am intrigued, but I'm also not rich enough to buy a house. Well, Justin, I'll tell you this. It's a very intriguing offer, the new tier. The value is actually, not that the other tiers aren't worth the value. The value is actually very reasonable. Not that all the tiers are reasonable in value. And it won't cost you a house, especially in the Lower Mainland. But I will talk about it on Sunday night. DeBrusk is 3.675 as an RFA. Ooh, so he makes more than Pearson. How come Green never had the challenge to encourage goals? Because you got to remember, if you are failing the challenge, then it's a minor penalty. So it's kind of tough sometimes if you're behind, especially to challenge a goal. Because if you're wrong, the goal for the opposition counts and you go short-handed. It's tough. Jets played Seattle. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I was wrong. Seattle. Sorry, guys. Any thoughts on the Del Zotto stuff? All I know is that he's on waivers. What did he do? I don't know. Did he do something bad? Canucks are only 7 points behind the second wildcard spot. That's nice. That's awesome. Do you miss Edler? Well, he'd be looking good in our lineup with these injuries, but I think we've been okay without him. What did you not like about their PK? I liked their effort. I think a couple of times they flubbed up easy clearing opportunities. What was Winnipeg's final power play total? Just looking up right now. 1 for 3. Okay, that's not brutal. I would have loved the Canucks to draw more penalties, I think, today. That was more the issue. They only had 2 power plays, and one of them was at the end of overtime where they didn't even shoot. Carolina's playing Edmonton. Nice. The day before. Jogball. Why didn't they play in their retro 80s jerseys for 80? Yeah, their jerseys sometimes don't match their theme night. Chikrin, Arizona, maybe. Del Zotto's on waivers. What about him? Yes, I thought, I don't know if there was a story behind it or the fact that Del Zotto's on waivers. A lot of people wondering what Green and Benning are thinking. Good question. Shannon Petey was more noticeable tonight for sure. Danny has some friends that hate the Canucks. That's not nice. Jason, Justin, no need to be sorry to me about anything. Clay does this for his supporters and for the love of the team and the game. Absolutely. And to Jason's credit, he is not expecting any sales of any houses anytime soon from any of my subscribers or me. Yeah, I don't know if I'd go take a chance on Del Zotto, Jog Paul. I don't know if I would. Yes, Gary, I agree. It's much more entertaining. What, man? Why is everyone always talking about OnlyFans? You guys, I know what OnlyFans is just because I'm unattractive. I'm attractive. I'm the founder of the GLCPC. I know what OnlyFans is, but it comes up at least once every stream. No, I do not have an OnlyFans page. You guys are funny. Will your new tier of membership affect the members only Zoom chats in terms of which tiers can join? Nope, absolutely not. In fact, the newest membership tier will not affect any of the 4 other tiers unless you want to upgrade to this newest membership tier. So I will say this, that it's going to be more expensive but more value than the other 4. So I'm not sliding a new tier in between Hall of Fame and Hero. This is going to be above the Hero tier. So I even have to come up with a more epic name than Hero. What is the membership ranking about Hero or above Hero? Mike, I'm not sure what you're asking, but yes, right now Hero is the biggest tier at $49.99 a month. Then it's Hall of Fame for $14.99. Franchise at $4.99 and All-Star at $1.99. Yes, those seats were great. Jogpaul thanking Jason. Lucas, what was the best thing you saw during the 80s night? Actually, I really like the dance battle. The guy and the girl that did the dance battle during one of the TV timeouts, the girl especially, really good dancer. Yeah, I liked some of the outfits. I liked the Rick Astley on the Jumbotron. I liked the band. Overall, I thought it was fine. Yeah, Garland's so good. Justin, I agree. Jason is MVP for his generosity, and Clay is also amazing legend for the CCC crew. Amazing legend. Interesting you use that word, Justin. Interesting. Yes, Garland's mic'd up is awesome, Chonger. He's so funny. And there's 3 or 4 different times, I'm sure he knows the players. He would talk to the other players and actually compliment them like, good check or great, good job. How you doing? It was pretty good. Canucks played great tonight. Yeah, it was a very sloppy game, but that makes for a very entertaining game. How long are you going for tonight? I'm going to wrap up at 11:45 tonight. Clay Emo OnlyFans. The Canucks have only lost 1 game since we collabed. 3 in a row, 5 and 6. Let's go. Hot take. It takes a legend to know a wannabe legend. And yes, it almost rendered our videos moot. But yes, the Canucks have won 5 out of 6 since we collabed. That's a great point. Maybe that means we should collab more. Clay, who would you pick up for the new offensive player and 1 defensive player? Carol, that's a good question, but it's hard for me just to pick players. I'd have to think about guys that might be on their way out, trade block for other teams. So I got to think about that. I know there's a lot of players I like, but there's a lot of players that they aren't necessarily guys that we could easily get. Why are fans still doubting the Canucks when they won 3 in a row? Because they haven't been dominant wins. The LA one was dominant, but Boston and Winnipeg, of course, could have gone either way because they went to extra time. But let's enjoy it. Yeah, let's enjoy it. Clay, curious, are you someone who joins in when the crowd is yelling shoot or something else like that? No, you heard, and Jason can attest to this. I cheer, I scream, I'm a knowledgeable fan, but I do not yell shoot because I recognize that a lot of times the lane is completely blocked or they're trying to set up another play. However, during the 4-on-3 at the end of overtime, I was getting a little restless. I will admit that. The best friend tier. I love it, Jen. Lucas, what about legend for the new tier name? I think you could be onto something, Lucas. Iron Man, I like that. Actually, yeah, I should I would solicit names for the new tier, but I think I've come up with it already. Royalty, yeah, that's not bad, Hayden, but that kind of suggests, whatever. That's a good name too. The DeLorean, was the best part of the. Mike, right now, Hero is the top tier, but that's my point. On Sunday, I'm going to announce a new tier. Everyone's saying hello to John, as they should. As they should. Fangirl heard me say legend, maybe a hint to the new tier. When will Halak play? Who knows, Lieutenant Friesen or LT Friesen? I don't know. I have a feeling they're going to ride Demko until... Yeah. More collabs, hot take. Okay. Ask and you shall receive. How many times did you say to yourself tonight, what the heck, Pullman? I think Jason and I said it about a half a dozen times together. You going to 1:45 a.m. or 11:45? 11:45 my time, so 15 more minutes, Mike. Do you see us winning the Carolina game? I really hope so. I think it's going to be tough. Yeah, Gary, Smeo went 2-0 as a GM. Hello, Dan from Australia. Welcome. Thanks for being here. Travis, which Canuck would you want to pick up if you saw them hitchhiking? What a great question. Which Canuck would you make you speed past them pedal to metal? Well, there's no one that's scary. And I'm not saying I don't like this guy, but I'm not sure if I would have a lot in common, say, with Alex Chason. Aside from maybe our age. Who would I want to pick up? I think Connor Garland would be hilarious. I think JT Miller would be absolutely hilarious. I'd love to talk to Brock or Bo. The Sedin tier, nice. Yes, D'Altima, a coach really does make that much of a difference. Confidence, schemes, personnel, all those things. The Emo Kids College Fund tier, they have more money than I do. Yes, SK, welcome. Van Base is now selling Bruce There It Is t-shirts. I got to look at those. Yeah, a team like that right after Doughty, and they didn't really go anywhere. That's why you can get them for $5 now. Bruce, there it is. I'm still thinking about doing a song, but maybe it's too. Is it dated already? Coach Rob, $79 or $99 a month for the new tier. Coach Rob, have you been eavesdropping on my conversations? Yeah, one of those two numbers might be right. And you guys might be saying, what the heck? Why would anyone want to pay $79 or $99 a month? You don't have to. You don't have to pay $1.99 a month if you don't want to. But for those that can afford it, that want to support me, and I will say, when I announce what it is on Sunday night, you're actually getting decent value. Decent value. More collabs. So, yeah, you're welcome to guess, speculate about how much the tier is going to cost, but I don't think you should or need to, because I already have it set. And then if it's higher than what you said, you're going to be disappointed. And if it's higher than what you said, you're going to be disappointed. Okay, I got to look at the Bruce There It Is shirts for sure. Do you see us winning versus Arizona? Of course, Teddy. Clay Emo has fired Coach Rob? Huh? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Travis, have you seen the video of So Random Albertan picking up a hitchhiking per RV? No, I haven't. Who swears more, Miller or Bruce? Oh, good question. I think it's a good battle. Maybe Miller. Gary, I don't know if Myers was that good. He was okay, but he gave away that one horrible cross-ice pass breakaway. Oh, you're saying it's not old yet? You heard the chant. Yeah, I heard it in the game as well. Hey, Chris, welcome. Nick, the Canucks are heating up. Absolutely. Is the 99 cent per month The bending level. Oh, Andrew, that's bad. What would I give for 99 cents a month? Marjorie, predict the score for the game against her. Okay, I will. I think I was close tonight. I said 5-3. If you guys watch my video, I said 5-3 Canucks. Okay, I'm gonna go against my Canucks week at a glance where I said Carolina is gonna win because I think Vancouver. They have a lot of confidence right now. 3-2 Canucks. Bruce, there it is. Demko's elite. Thoughts on Hunt tonight, Clay? I thought he was okay, Chris. I thought he was okay. I'm just looking at his stat line. Nothing. No goals, no assists, no points, no plus minus, no penalty minutes. 1 shot, 1 hit, 3 giveaways, 2 takeaways, 14 minutes on ice. That's not bad. I thought he was okay, although him and Burrows were on the ice for one of the Winnipeg goals, but they must have been on the ice for one of the Canucks goals then if he was even. Jason, the bending level. The bending level is Clay will give you a 1st or 3rd round pick. Is Rathbone injured? Yes. Oh, Diamond? Are you talking about the name for a level, or you're saying is Demko is the Diamond Dan? That was alliteration. Dan, Diamond, Demko. Is Jack Rathbone injured? Yeah, I think he is. But I don't know how badly. Teddy, are you going to the game against Arizona? It'll be my first game. I'm going in 5 years. Oh, that's cool, Teddy. No, I'm not going to the Arizona game. Clay, how was the arena like tonight? How full would you say it was? It wasn't full, maybe 80% full. And it was, actually, it was quite quiet. Or maybe it was where Jason and I were sitting. It was quite quiet. It wasn't as raucous as I thought a Friday night game would be. Pick 3 players you would trade from the active roster for a defenseman. If there were no trade clauses, no trade clauses, I would, and I'm not just talking about player, you want to be able to get something for them. I look at Pearson, I look at Mott. I like Mott, but you can get value for him. Oh gosh, I don't want not Besser, Miller, or Horvat, but I just said you got to be able to get someone. I don't know, Myers for a different defenseman. That's not very nice of me. Oh, nice. Fangirl predicted 4-3 Canucks. Beautiful. Are you going to any other games this month besides Sunday one? Yeah, I'm going to Sunday the 12th. I'm going to Toronto on the 18th. And I'm going to Kraken on the 27th. So I got 3 more this month. Heart attack, Scout says, when Myers and Pullman are on the ice. Thoughts on Garland, PD Pods versus PD on Lotto Line? I'm fine with Garland, PD and Pods right now. Yeah, but there's 2/3 of the Lotto Line playing together, Miller and Besser, but they're playing with Pearson. Yeah, I think they really like Miller in the middle. That's why. Pearson played 19 minutes. Yeah. Had 3 hits. Pullman played only 21 minutes. Yeah, because there's no OEL or Hamonic. Hughes 26, Myers 26, Pullman 21. Blake Wheeler. Yeah, I didn't see what happened to it. Like, I saw it happen. I didn't see what happened to Wheeler, though. Chason's future might be short. I think so. We need Highmore. Is Jet Wu ready for the main roster? No, it's still 2 years away, I think. Yeah, our D does not look good, but they played well. They played well for who they were. Tanner Dickinson, that's fair, Jogpaul. Marjorie, I'm going to the game on the 27th. Oh, we should try and meet, Marjorie. I'd love to meet you. Are you worried that Rutherford may come in and make trades too soon? That's what his history might dictate, for sure. Wondering, can we trade Pearson or not? I think not until next season. Parker is also streaming at 11 on Sunday. Can't go to both, so no, that's fine, Fangirl. You go to wherever you need to go to. That's fine. That's fine. Jason Dickinson seems to be a step-up playoff performer when stakes are high. He can raise his game. He's paid as a third-line center, but he plays like a fourth-line winger. Yeah, I thought Dickinson had a good game Wednesday night. Maybe not so much tonight. Chason needs to go. They should try Juleson over Hunt. Maybe. Go to the game on the 27th. Nice, Lucas. Yes, we should meet. How many Canucks games do you go to in a season? Sorry, probably between almost half, so between 15 and 20 of the 41 home games. Okay, it's 11:40. Let's go 5 minutes of Ask Me Anything. Just 5 minutes, but I'll go quick. I won't stall. No more Canucks questions. No more hockey-related questions. And then, yeah. And then we will get going in about 5 minutes. Oh, neither guy's knee turn. Thank you. Yes, Yashu, this is the place where you come to for positive Canucks takes. Clay, what's your favorite late night snack if you have to? Late night, I don't eat late night snacks anymore, but when I did, just a bag of chips is fine, and always with a Pepsi or Coke, which is really bad. How many carbs tonight? Jed, none, because I stuffed my face with other types of food tonight. Thoughts on the new Spider-Man movie trailers? Fangirl, I have not seen them just yet. Jed knows me so well. No carbs tonight. Yeah, that's funny. Chong Clay, you're looking good, by the way. Your personal trainer's paying off. Thank you. Thank you. Jason may wonder how I can be claimed to be losing weight when he saw how much I ate tonight. But no, I think I look better. Well, I know I look better because I can just see it on camera, and I know that I feel better as well. Thank you, Chong. I appreciate that. Would you rather host a 650 show or be in-arena host? I think both Yashu would allow me to thrive on live audience, live interaction. I think if I had to pick one, I'd take the 650 host because I think I could do well with that. I really do. Is there a new movie you're excited for? Not really RP88. I'm not a big movie guy. I kind of wait till they come out on Netflix or Disney Plus or Amazon to watch. Favorite thing to eat at Rogers Arena? Carved sandwiches. But where I was sitting with Jason today, I got to stuff my face with sushi. No carbs, but a lot of carbs. Yeah. Don't tell my trainer. What are your thoughts on Linux? I don't even know what that is. Is that like that old computer language? I'm not very cool. I don't know. All right, so you're going to be doing the Friday streams every week, or is that something you're setting up? Yes, starting in January. I'm adding Friday nights. But maybe do something more creative. Maybe call people, kind of what I did. Yeah, that was crazy when I was calling people last week. But I might call people on the phone on the Friday nights, but that'll start in January. Favorite thing to do when you have some downtime? Family time for sure. Sports, music, that kind of thing. Just try and be creative. Don't get a lot of downtime. I'm not saying that I'm busier or less busy than anyone else, but definitely have a relatively full schedule. But you guys know, you've heard me say this before. I never like to say that I'm busy because that's a function of poor time management. Try the Beyond Meat. Okay, I'll think about that. But if it's no meat, I don't know if I'll like it. Chris, your take on the U.S. I don't really want to answer this because it's hockey related, but since you asked me so nicely, Demko's got to take a look. Gibson, Hellebuyck, Demko, maybe those three. Coach Rob, depends. If there's the raw stuff. Salmon and tuna are probably the safest of the raw stuff. There's California roll, which is basically white person sushi, where there's no raw stuff in it. Coach Rob, let's talk. It depends on how daring you are. But yeah, and there's different types of sushi, maki, sashimi, nigiri. So we'll chat. It depends how daring you are. California roll, a lot of Caucasian people like because there's no raw stuff in it. Have you tried the Timbits, Justin Bieber? No, I have not. Travis, which one of your kids is your favorite? Love them all equally. Love different things about each of them. Jed, if I ever get to meet you in person at bowling alley, I think we get along. Was always the loud guy. Hey, what are you saying, Jed? What are you saying? Yeah, we get along just fine. Yes, no, I know that Linux was an operating system. I don't think I said operating system. I said computer language, so I had heard of it. Hello, J-Kid. If you were to play hockey, what position do you play? On my roller hockey team, I play forward, but not a really good forward. I just skate around and try not to give up the puck, but I rarely have the puck, so how can I give it up? I'm not a good hockey player. When you're drumming, what was your favorite brand of drums? I don't know much about. I just know I know there's Pearl, but I wasn't good enough to actually care about what brand I was using. Beyond Meat tastes like cat food. How do you know what cat food tastes like? Jed, what celebration meal would you have when you get to down 20 pounds? Jed, actually, I'm not trying to get down to 20 pounds. I was happy with the 16 I've lost. Now I want to be more toned and more muscular. So look at that. You can tell I need a lot of work. Celebration meal, though, I love sushi, as Jason witnessed tonight. Did you have a Commodore 64? No, I did not, actually. Went straight to a PC Junior. What's your favorite chocolate? Just pure, normal milk chocolate, whether it's Hershey's or Jersey milk or anything like that. Just plain chocolate, light chocolate, milk chocolate. How do you manage your content on all your social media profiles? Is it YouTube mainly? Yeah, I'm on, I'd say YouTube has, if you go by numbers, YouTube I'm at 8,400, Twitter I'm at 6,700, Instagram I'm about 2,200, and Facebook I'm about 4,000. I kind of strategize differently for each of them. Facebook is for a lot of sharing links, staying in contact with the most general people. YouTube's obviously very Canucks focused. Twitter's very Canucks focused. I had a personal Twitter account, but I don't use it anymore. I mean, like a non-Canucks one. And then Instagram's kind of a mix of all things. I'd say Instagram and Facebook is a more comprehensive view of who I am. Faith, family, ministry, Canucks, bowling. And then I'd say YouTube and Twitter are more Canucks focused. It's interesting you ask about that, though, about social media profiles, because I'm going to be announcing a new one on Sunday night. Oh, I just said too much. Okay, I'm going to go for a few more minutes here. I'm going to try and get through all these questions, but I'll go fast. What's the schedule during the Olympics? How much time off for NHL? I think 3 weeks. Does that sound right? What's your workout routine now? Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 7 a.m., Tuesday, Thursday. Tuesday bowling, so no workout. Thursday, Saturday, whenever I can fit it in, online workouts. All right, so who would you have given the Lou Marsh Award to if you weren't allowed to give it to Damon Warner or DeGrasse? That's a good question. How about that swimmer, Alexiak, maybe? Clay, what are some good Christmas gifts to give? I don't know. If you don't want to go to the straight, gift cards, or I think, and you don't want to do, gosh. I don't know. Honestly, it depends on who you're buying for. It's a total cop-out answer, but it's true. Can I get a birthday shout-out? It's tomorrow. Of course. Happy birthday, J Kid, to you tomorrow. Hope you have a great day. Any non-hockey content creators in Vancouver and BC? There's plenty, but it depends on what you're looking for. Do you trip the other team when you play roller hockey? No, Mike, I'm not good enough to. I'm not good. Actually, my teammates joke around that I'm the guy that's always laughing, joking, just going out and having fun. And no one does anything to me because they know that I'm just the old dad, the oldest guy on the floor, just trying to get some exercise in. So they know I'm not trying to show anyone up. They know I don't think I can make the NHL. So they just leave me alone, honestly, because they also know I'm not going to score. Best dad joke is tonight. Which one are we doing? New social profile. It must be only. Okay, another OnlyFans. What's wrong with you guys? Bunch of perverts. Arcel. Yes, not something that simple. I can't even remember what my answer was now. I mean, what that was about. Top 3 non-Canucks players. Sorry, that's a hockey question, Retro Collector. I gotta stick to my guns here. Just ask me anything but non-hockey. What's your regular diet for shedding the pounds? The biggest thing, a lot of lean protein, so salmon, chicken, and then I ate a lot of sushi. And the biggest thing from a diet perspective is no carbs from dinner time on. I cheated tonight because I was at the game with Jason, but generally I don't eat carbs in the evening. Enjoy your videos. Thank you, Dub. If I answer this one, I better answer the other one. So do I think PD is hurt? No, I just think it's a confidence thing. And the one that I skipped is top 3 non-Canucks players of all time. Top 3, do you mean favorite or best? Because if best, obviously it's Gretzky, it's Lemieux. If it's my favorite, I do like McKinnon now. I like Guy Lafleur from Montreal, so there's 2 at least. Okay, it's 10:50. I got to get going because I want to record my post-game video now before I go home and I clean up my office. Thank you for being here. I appreciate all of you. Moderators, thank you. Sponsors, thank you. Jason, thank you for treating me to the game tonight. That was a lot of fun. Sunday night, I'll be at the game against Carolina, but then I'll be streaming that night. And make sure you don't miss it because I'll be talking about the game. I'll be setting up the week. I'll also be making two major announcements. One of them is about a new membership tier. It might appeal to only a couple % of you, but it still might be something you want to do. And then I'll also be announcing a new initiative that I'll be taking on for the Christmas season with a wonderful collab, my favorite collab partner. Yeah, that's all I'll say for now. So I hope that you join me Sunday night when we get together for my next stream. Tomorrow I'll be also posting on my community tab for Ask Me Anything Answers. Because it's the second weekend of the month, I will actually do 2 Ask Me Anything videos on Sunday. One regular one and then one members only Ask Me Anything. All right, friends. Thank you for being here. Make sure you join. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Like this video on your way out. And consider becoming a member of this channel if you like to, or consider upgrading, or you might want to wait till we're at 8397. So we're only 3 subscribers away from 8400, which is pretty cool. And yeah, I can't wait to see all of you on Sunday night after hopefully a Vancouver Canucks win against the Carolina Hurricanes. So moderators, thank you. Sponsors, thank you. All of you, thank you. I hope that you stay safe, that you stay healthy, and that you take care of yourselves and take care of each other's. And speaking each other, not each other's. And speaking of drumming, here's my joke for tonight. Why can't drummers come back from retirement once they actually retire? Because there'll be repercussions. There'll be repercussions. God bless, and go Canucks go. Ba-doom-tsh. Booyah.